say to you that top 5 of our UK customers were obtained from Subcon.
Wow.
And that basically paid off all the shows and accommodations, all the fees and everything. Yeah, top 5, and they're still with us.
And that's what you want, isn't it? You want a
absolutely.
fast route to market because we don't have time to mess around.
No, and
especially with you guys, like you say, do you know what I mean? You're global.
Yep.
It has to be worth coming.
Oh, absolutely.
It's time is money.
Yep, time is money and
people.
Yeah, people, people. And I'm not somebody who has the patience, so I always like talking to people face to face, like talking to you.
Yeah,
very much enjoying talking with you,
very
Coco.
much too. Hello and welcome to number 9. I think we're number 9 out of 12 at Subcon. And it's my pleasure, Coco, to be your host at Subcon Engineering Show, That Subcon Engineering Chat, which we are doing. This is our final. Someone's trying to ring me. They're not getting the message that I'm filming. Someone is basically we are doing the final filmed episode today, and it's my absolute pleasure to have Win with me from Omnidex, who actually are just opposite us, stand-wise. I've been admiring this lady's trousers from afar. She's got great ankles.
Thank you.
Tell me, you are the managing director.
I'm a deputy managing director. Well, thanks for having me, first of all, Coco.
I think you should be a managing director.
Why so?
Because you've seen fierce.
No, that's flattering, but thank you, Coco.
Yeah, no, honestly, you seem like you feel 32.
In charge.
Yeah, I feel like you're in charge. Yeah. So tell me about Omnidex. What's going on?
Right. Omnidex used to be called China Savvy. I'm not quite sure whether you're aware of this, but we changed our name back in 2018 because my boss, Christopher, wants to make the company some more global.
Okay.
It's not just about China.
Yeah.
So we changed our name to Omnidex back in 2018, but then obviously COVID hit in early 2020.
Yeah.
But what does Omnidex do? We provide end-to-end services for anyone who wants to buy products or parts in China, Vietnam, East Asia.
Wow.
So that's basically what we do.
And how's the show been? How's the show been?
Very good. Very good, honestly. Very busy. First time.
Is this the first time you've been here?
8th.
It's the 8th time.
8th time in Subcon. For the first couple of years, we were visiting the show. And then we got this feeling. My boss basically, taught me what engineering is all about, what manufacturing is all about.
Yeah.
And then we started exhibiting in Subcon in 2015, and that was my first time, being in this country.
So why did I not talk to you last year, Win?
I wasn't here because of COVID. I was not allowed to travel. I'm based in Guangzhou, by the way, China. I wasn't able to travel.
My family all in Hong Kong. My brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 hours away from me.
Yeah. Little. Anyway, for us, another conversation. We'll have that after this. Let's keep it on what we're talking about, which is the subject, which is Subcon.
Yep.
So, so that's why I didn't see you last year. But this show has, certainly for me, because we were here last year,
right?
It has quite a different energy.
Yep.
A lot of people are talking about net zero.
Right.
That seems to be something that's coming up a lot.
Right.
But also people are talking about it's very buoyant at the moment. It seems to be quite a buoyant industry at the moment. Would that be your... how are you finding it, you guys?
Honestly?
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, I actually feeling very positive about that. Subcon this year, it's been quiet, to be absolutely frank with you. It's shrunk a bit in size. But I've got a really, really good lead this morning.
Good quality.
Good quality, and this is what we need.
Yeah.
And I want to just say to you that top 5 of our UK customers were obtained from Subcon.
Wow.
And that basically paid off all the shows and accommodations, all the fees and everything. Yeah, top 5, and they're still with us.
And that's what you want, isn't it? You want a fast route to market because we don't have time to mess around.
No, and...
especially with you guys, like you say, do you know what I mean? You're global.
Yep.
It has to be worth coming.
Oh, absolutely.
It's time is money.
Yep, time is money and
people.
Yeah, people. People. And I'm not somebody who has the patience, so I always like talking to people face to face, like talking to you.
Yeah.
Very much enjoying talking
very
with you, Coco.
much too. No, absolutely. But also, it's got to be productive.
Absolutely.
It's like I'm like very much like, come on, Who are we talking to?
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Yep.
What's the purpose of this?
Indeed.
So how are you helping the Subcon audience? How would you say the people that are coming through, people that are coming to this kind of exhibition,
Yep.
what is it that Omnidex are doing differently that makes you stand out from other people? Other than your fabulous trousers.
I think that it is difficult to find, what Omnidex is all about until you try us out. And I mean,
What do you love about the company?
first of all, I've been with the company for 13 years and a half.
That's a long time.
And I'm 32, getting 32. So I started working for this company when I was age 18 and a half, 19.
Wow.
So the good thing about this company is that you grow up with the company.
Yeah.
And I have always been in different positions of the company. I mean, when I started, I was the receptionist of the company. It's like an office assistant.
That's amazing.
And now I'm basically running the company.
Now you
the ship.
are deputy managing director, but you heard it here first. She's managing director. She doesn't know it now, but I've just seen into the future. She's managing director already.
Thank you. I hope that they come.
Honestly, though, that's a really powerful story, and that says a lot about your company and their values. That they're investing in their people that work within the company.
Yep,
that says a lot.
We have staff. We have colleagues staying with us 10 years, 8 years.
That's amazing.
11 years. So I mean, you should interview my boss, Christopher Derricks, who spent 17 years in China because COVID. He's still, he's not going back. But it's a lot of story to tell about.
He's not feeling too well today, though, is he?
No, he's in Ulster, meeting clients, meeting friends of his.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's so busy. Like you say, it's so busy, but it's so good to see that you are getting those leads, that you are getting to talk. Because the thing is, when these exhibitions work as they should do, you're in front of the right people, having the right conversations.
Yep.
And that's what we need it to be, isn't it?
For me, I only need 1 or 2 good leads.
Exactly.
Who ultimately will pay for the stand. That's what I'm looking for.
I used to work for a company a long, long time ago, and they would say to me, everyone else is using the phone, making phone calls all day long, 30 calls. You only made 2 calls. And I said, I made more money out of those 2 calls than those people have made in 30 calls. Who's the most productive?
See? We're talking about the same, we're on the same page.
It's like simple to me. It's like use your brain, be productive, but also know who your customers are, what you can do to help them, what the right audience is. And it sounds like you know that because you've been with the company for...
I know what I'm talking about.
You know what you're talking about. I mean, you've been there since you're 18.
18. It's a long... Time flies. Jeez. Time flies so fast.
You must love it, though.
Absolutely. I mean, every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned something, recently. I mean, and it goes like this. Working for something that you care about is called passion.
Yes.
Working for something you don't care about is called stress. And I've been very lucky that I've been always working for something that I love doing. So I'm always happy.
That
always
is a beautiful
passionate.
thing.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be your audio clip.
Yeah.
You know that, Win.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Because it is. It's a true. That's a true statement for most things in life.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be working for the same company, meeting the same people for 13 years and a half.
No.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And that says a lot about your company values. And I think that's why people that want to deal with you as customers, that says a lot.
We look after people. We look after customers. I mean, I've got old customer who come in just to say hi.
Oh, that's nice.
We look after people. I mean, I don't care about problems because I know that I'm a problem solver. We are problem
it's
solver.
like move on. Let's get on with it.
We're a solution provider.
Exactly. It's like if you give me a problem, there's a solution to it.
Absolutely.
There's no such thing as a bad.
No.
It's
no.
When people say that, I'm just like, okay, well, how do we fix it?
Yeah.
So
I mean, sometimes when you don't report a problem back to a customer, they're going to be like, what is going on? And whereas for Omnidex, I mean, we tend to keep them posted for every,
So you're transparent. So there's due diligence in everything you do.
You have to. Otherwise, I mean, they might be, needing something. And if you just keep quiet about it, then instead of, being open and honest,
they might lose some trust.
Absolutely. And I mean, they have probably planned for, waiting for a product, for example. You don't deliver. And you're going to put them into a very difficult situation and you gradually lose customer.
So you're very much keeping them on the journey all the time.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think that's so important because if I don't like nasty surprises, I'm someone that runs my own
You're very
businesses.
straightforward.
Yeah, I am very straightforward, but I also like to tell people ahead. I kind of see things ahead of the future,
Yep.
and so I'll always say to someone, look, this might happen in the future, just in case.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
It might not,
Yep.
but if it does, be prepared.
Always have a plan B.
You've got to, haven't you? And if you do that with your customers, that's amazing because
Yep.
that's getting ahead of a problem, not being reactive. It's been proactive, not reactive.
Absolutely. I think we should. I mean, we've been talking about the same thing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Wow. I mean, I could just talk to this lady for a long time, but I think you've got lots of people that want to talk to you, haven't you?
I know. Sorry.
You need to go, don't you? This
Well-
has been an amazing conversation.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
Honestly,
Coco.
it's been very, very good. So how do people find out more about you? We've obviously got omnidexcn.com. Is that
Yep.
the best way?
Absolutely.
Best way to go to
Yep,
the
there's our
website and
website.
find you
There's a
and
website.
just get in touch with the company
Yep.
and check you out and
Yep.
find out what
Check
you're
me
doing.
out.
Check win out. Check out the managing director
Yeah.
of omnidexcn.com.
Yep.
Omnidex. I
Thank
mean, seriously, I
Thank you.
can see it happening.
Yeah. Thank you.
32, you're bossing it.
I'm a very bossy person, and that's
She's a bossy person.
very
Ooh,
bossy
two
person.
bossy people here.
I've got customer complaining that Wing has been very bossy, but you're
No,
very
you're a
well looked
doer.
after. I'm a doer. I make things happen.
Yeah, I'm a make it happen person.
Only that's where things happen, and we make things happen for customers.
Trust me, that's the way forwards.
Yeah.
Go on and be brilliant, Win. It's
Thank
been
you.
lovely to talk
Thanks
to
for
you.
having me today.
Thank you for talking to
Thank
me.
you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.